Hi, I'm Dr. Mike Monroe Kiefer, and I provide training throughout the United States in surviving an active shooter incident. In this supplemental video, I'm going to talk about small, handheld, improvised weapons that you can purchase or find in your workplace. I'm going to go through each one of these weapons that are available usually on eBay or Amazon.com. Contact me for further training and on-site weapons training and drills at powermindtraining.com. Be trained, be safe. Okay, so let's go through some options that you might have for small weapons that you could have on your person or at your desk. Who doesn't have a stapler? A stapler on their desk at work. Sitting there, easy to grab, it's heavy. Open the stapler up, can be used as a striking device. Hit somebody with the stapler. It's much more effective to hit somebody with this than it is your open hand. So stapler, legal, almost anywhere you go. Have it on your desk. You get a bigger one than the one I have in my hand here, but it's a striking device, easy to grab. You got it in your hand, you're ready to go, you have a weapon. I like the idea of a stapler. Everybody's got one. These you can get from eBay or Amazon. They're called safety cats. They come in metal and they come in plastic. Metal is not going to get through a metal detector. If you're going to the airport and you carry one of these on your keychain, they're probably going to take it from you. So you got to be cognizant of what you're carrying. So these basically fit through your fingers, used again as a striking device. Hit somebody in the face, the cheek, the eyes with that. Easy to carry, you've got it on hand. Plastic ones, a little bit bigger, again, striking device. This is called a heart attack over here. Again, keep it on your keychain, put your fingers on it like that. Hurts when you get hit with that, especially in the eye or the face. So, nice plastic striking tool, easy to carry, it's handy. Variation of that made out of metal. This type here, same deal. Punch somebody with that, it's going to hurt. Lots of variations on these. These are neck knives. They can also be carried on your belt. They have a belt clip here, small, concealable. Simply pull it out and you have a neck knife. Small blade, you can use it for slashing. Could put your finger through it, use it for striking, like this as well. I like the idea of having weapons that you can put your finger through or your finger into, because it's hard to take this away. If somebody comes up to me and they want to take this away from me, what do they have to grab? They don't have much to grab except the sharp blade. So it's not easy to disarm me from a small weapon like this that I hold in my hand and I have my finger looped through it. So these are easily available. Amazon, eBay, wear it around your neck, wear it on your belt with the belt clip. This is kind of interesting. This is a strobe flashlight. So what is the deal with a strobe flashlight? A strobe flashlight puts out a light like this, and if you get flashed in the eyes or the face with a light like that, it's going to be blinding for a few seconds. So if they breach a barricaded room or a doorway and you flash that in somebody's eyes, they're not likely to be able to shoot you. Also, with a light like this, you can hold it in your hand and use it as a striking device. So you can use the strobe feature, and then you also have a striking device. This is called a wick stick. It's made out of wood, goes through metal detectors, basically a hardened piece of wood with a sharp tip on it and some paracord wrapped around it. You can even make one of these at home. And then you have a stabbing tool, a stabbing device, or you have something you could come overhand with like that and strike somebody. So again, nasty. You don't want to get hit with something like that. This is called a tactical pen. Basically, I think the only reason these are called tactical pens is because they have some grip area up here. They have a pointed end over here, and then they could be used to wrap your hand around. Again, a striking tool, a striking device. Okay? I have something similar to this that I've carried on airplanes throughout the country. Never had any problem, never had any security issues with it. And, you know, I like the idea of having something on my person that I can grab within 3 seconds, and now I'm armed. I have a weapon. Okay. This is called a Ian Sinclair credit card knife. It is part plastic and part metal. The advantage of this, obviously, easy to carry. You can put it in your wallet, put it in your purse. Disadvantage is you're not going to get on an airplane with something like this. If they see you carrying this, it gets picked up in your wallet. So this is not going to be good for airline travel, but for your work site, for just traveling around town, shopping malls, etc. It's easy to carry. You always got it with you. It unfolds into this, so you have a small handheld knife that you could use, stabbing, slashing, striking. Takes you a little bit of time to unfold it though, and to make it into the knife. So you'll have to practice with it so that you know how to operate it and how to use it. So it's not something that's going to be, you know, you're not going to be able to get this ready in 3 seconds or less. You're going to have to be able to unfold it, make it into the knife format from its other format that it goes into. Okay? So I like it because it's small, it's concealable, but it's not an immediate weapon that you're going to have. Something like this, you got that, you're ready to go. Something like the stapler, you grab that, you got something in your hand, you're ready to go. I'm going to mention this. This is a expandable baton. A lot of states, these are illegal to carry, so you're going to have to check with your local law enforcement to see what's legal and what's not legal. But they come in plastic and they come in metal. This one I have here just happens to be metal. The way you use these, you basically hold it, you can carry it on a belt, hold it in your hand, use it as a striking device, but the way you open them up is basically you flick them like that, and they expand into the baton format. Now you do it harder than the way I did it, would lock it into the open position. Now you have a striking device that you can use to strike at somebody, and could also be used as a stabbing device if you open it hard. Okay, but these are basically striking weapons. Okay. Two things that I like a lot are Saber Red pepper spray. Lots of different types of dispensers that you can use for Saber Red. This one is a larger dispenser. This one's a small dispenser that you would have on your keychain. Basically push forward on this, press down, and it will spray the pepper spray out the end. Close quarters combat, good for about 5 feet and under to spray somebody. Pepper sprays I like a lot because they're non-lethal. So it's not like carrying a gun where you're going to shoot and kill somebody and then have lawsuits for the next 20 years. Pepper spray, non-lethal. Make a mistake, have an accident, it's not going to kill somebody. So different types of pepper sprays. I like the idea of using Saber Red. Many different types of dispensers that you can get for the pepper spray. The reason I like Saber Red is because law enforcement throughout the country, many law enforcement agencies use Saber Red. So all Saber Red products I am going to recommend because they're used by law enforcement. This type of pepper spray here is in a gel format. It's good for about 10 to 20 feet. You have to be thinking when you use pepper sprays, where are you going to use it? If it comes out in a gas format, you need to practice with it because you need to run after you spray this. Otherwise, you're going to gas yourself and you're going to have it in your eyes and be choking and coughing. So these types of pepper sprays, you spray them and you run. You don't stand there and wait. So quick use, attacker comes up behind a woman, say, she's got this in her hand, she can spray this behind her neck, behind her, and then she's going to have to run. Or spray it forward and then run in the opposite direction of the pepper spray. This one here, you could have at your desk at work, possibly. You could have in your purse. They also come with belt holsters, so you can carry it on your belt. Easy to use, but you do need to practice with it. See what it smells like. Don't spray it in your face, but when you spray it, you'll be able to smell what it smells like. So practice with these things. How long does it spray? How far can you aim it? Can you actually hit somebody with this in the head or the face? So you do need to practice with these things, and that's some of the stuff that I do in my on-site training drills. We go through different types of weapons, these and many more, and we do drills so that people know how to use this stuff and know the range and the accuracy. So you have to practice with whatever you choose as a weapon. You have to use it. You have to know how to use it. And you have to be pre-trained. The day that you have an attack or an active shooter cannot be your training day. Training has to come long before you actually have an emergency incident. So I recommend this. This is a great thing for a lot of people. Saber Red pepper spray. So these are a lot of different options that you have. There are many more options for on-site improvised weapons, but most everything I have on the table here costs you less than $30. And again, better to be trained, be safe. Thank you.